Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, I figured now's as good a time as any for some answers to be answered. So let's start off with the easy problems of the world. How about cancer and diseases? Alright, well, from what I found out from all my research, speaking with DNA geneticist and everything, and well, all diseases have already been cured. Diseases, and including all cancers, cannot live in a superoxygenated blood, therefore they die. But thanks. Just flying. Now the thing you want to remember about this is, well, okay, yes, you're right, it's proven science that no diseases and cancer can live in a super oxygenated blood. So how can we super oxygenate our blood? Well, there's a few ways. Available to us? No. Available to us after a few minutes talking to me? Yes. Oh.
I did it.
You almost did a donut. Do it again.
Okay, I did it.
Close. Go.
Yeah.
Go. Alright, take off. And go. Alright, sorry, I'm trying to spend a little bit of time with my kids before I go to court today at 1 o'clock. So, may not be able to... Okay, baby, don't bounce right beside me. Please. No, of course not. Y'all have been really good. You get smiley faces and everything else. He's trying to do donuts. He can only get half of it down right now. Alright. So the important thing to the process of superoxygenating your blood, if you don't have a hyperbaric chamber and you don't have doctors that are on call, and well, you're just one of the poor people like me, then what you're gonna have to do is find an alternative way to superoxygenate your blood. We can do this very easily. It's been found. You can take. Now, this is not something I come up with. This is what I've been taught, and is effective. And does work.
Sit down.
Ellie, baby, don't climb on that. You can take 35% food grade hydrogen peroxide and you put 4 drops of the 35% food grade hydrogen peroxide in 24 ounces of water. Now, you don't want to eat or drink or take any medicine or anything an hour before you drink this solution. Let's just say 2 hours before or after, just to be safe, because it definitely changes everything. All the molecules and everything in your blood change, and your body starts fighting off diseases and everything instantly once your body is, super oxygenated. So, what are we talking about here? Hydrogen peroxide, H2O2. That is 2 parts hydrogen, 2 parts oxygen. That is the molecular makeup. hydrogen or water, well, your body is 90% or 80 or 90% water, so I don't think that the hydrogen or water is going to hurt your body. People are doing this all over the place. I've heard miracle tears, I've heard you name it. All kinds of stuff has been said about this. But the thing is that it's just food grade hydrogen peroxide, 35%. And you take 4 drops of that and put it in 24 ounces of water. That's a big old cup. It's not going to hurt you to drink extra water. What you want to do, though, to ensure your safety, is not eat or drink anything an hour or two before. Oh, I mean a bare minimum of an hour before or after. Please stop yelling in my ear, baby. Okay? Mama's going to go to the store and get some pull-ups. Thanks to Sheila. Got a lot of people out there I'd like to thank for everything that they've done. Nancy, trust me, I'm trying to get this to you. Having a hard time with the compounder. Anyways, so there's the first thing. First problem that we all have is Braden Coleman, get away from that car. Hang on. Huh?
Is that right? 4 years old know how to ride a motorcycle?
Yes, you're 4 years old and you know how to ride a motorcycle. 4 years old. It took you 1 day to get to driving it, 1 day for your confidence level, and 1 day of practicing. And now show me what you can do.
Okay.
Go. I want to see how fast you can go. And that's pretty fast. Alright, hurry up, come back. He's got to turn around and then come back. And now he's learning. I'm teaching him how to do donuts now. It's really not strong enough. I know. Good job. Hit the gas. Alright. Okay. So, we've got cancer and diseases. That's problem solved. Super oxygenate your blood. You don't have the money to go to a hyperbaric chamber, which is, what they do for terminal patients. Now, if you are terminal, there's something that you need to add into this mixture. We're going to call it cannabinoids. It's CB1 and CB2s, or CBCs and CBDs, however you want to call it. But you want to take. Now this is for now I'm telling you, aggressive terminal, few months left type. This is but I mean it works the same. It's just a kind of fail safe. You don't have. We don't have everything at our disposal, so we're kept from being able to do so many things that we'd like to do in life. But you take 500 milligrams of CB1, 500 milligrams of CB2, and 500 milligrams of amylase. Amylase is the compounder, or amino acids. But when mixed with the cannabinoids, it acts as an inhibitor also. This has been studied on 13 different DNA types. This man traveled to 120 different countries testing this on every DNA strand that, that he can find. So we owe this man a whole lot. David's a good guy, he really is. I want you guys to pray for me today while I'm in court. Last time I went to court, see, I've reserved my rights with UCC 1-308 without prejudice, and I mean, just I've done everything. I've filed paperwork to the quorum, to the courts. No response, months. I mean, it's just, when I go to court, they tell me I'm a different person. They tell me who I am. I'm already guilty when I get there. I didn't have the option of even pleading guilty or not guilty, or, there was no arraignment. There was nothing. I went to court for plea and arraignment. The prosecuting attorney told me I had to sign a waiver, and I said, well, no, I'm not going to sign, I'm not going to waive any of my rights. Why would I sign away my rights, And he said, yeah, come here. Called the bailiff over, and they said, oh, well, he's refusing to sign anything. He's refusing to, plea and everything. They said, I said, no. I said, I'm not refusing to sign everything. I said, but I am refusing to sign away my rights. I'm not signing a waiver for you. But I've already reserved my rights on purpose, went through the trouble of doing that. So, what do? They take my signature out of their database, which has UCC 1-308 without prejudice on it, written on it, and they take, even though I said, with prejudice, they still used that signature, entered a not guilty plea for me, and gave me another court date, which is today. So they're going to do whatever they want to do. Doesn't matter what you know about the law. You're going to pay. I'm sorry. It's sad, but unless we take physical action against them, you can't beat them with paperwork anymore. They don't acknowledge your paperwork. They only acknowledge their paperwork. So, I don't know how it's going to go, but alright, we've got cancer out of the way. We've got diseases out of the way. Alright, oxygen. Well, when you burn hydrogen, you get oxygen. So, if we build a combustible engine and we're able to figure out some way of producing a lot of liters per minute of hydrogen, which I'm fixing to explain to you guys exactly how to do it. I'm not going to show it because that would be extremely illegal and dangerous for me because, well, hey, people disappear all the time, right? Just like today. So let me show you the setup that I have right now. It's perfectly legal, 100%. This is actually their version of BS, but anyways. I've got some other things here that you guys are going to find very interesting, and I want to show you this because that little motorcycle that my son's riding around right there, that little motorcycle, it has this exact motor right here on it. This motor is a 24 volt permanent magnet DC motor. Now this means also that it is a 24 volt permanent magnet DC generator. Now you say, how can that be? Well, you've already got your magnetic field in there, so you don't have to worry about your magnetic field. If you're not using, yes, this creates a lot more than this has to use to push into here. This is the only reason I haven't taken it off of here and put it on this one, which I really want to do. But I've got my other alternator wired up as a motor, wired in star, so that I can control the magnetic field with my my voltage. The higher the voltage, the faster it'll go, and the higher the wattage, the more torque, or the more power. So, anyways, I could literally take this motor and turn this motor, and I would have a terrible amount of over unity. I would actually have to probably put a diode and some resistors back on the line here, going from your positive and negative here, because what happens is when it's not a motor, it's a generator. See what I'm saying here in just a second, if I can catch this before it stops. Yeah, there we go. Start it back up, and alright, so you see the sparking from arcing it together, and it slows the motor down, taking the amperage out of it, or the I current. So, what good would this be? Well, let's see here. We've got this DC generator that will produce a lot of volts, a lot of amps. 90 volts at 15 amps.
Gosh.